What do you fear? Today's Gospel sees St. Luke describing the fear and anxiety of the disciples. In the previous chapter, chapter 11, we hear how the Pharisees are just waiting to catch Jesus saying something wrong. And now Jesus is surrounded by a crowd in their thousands. There is so many people in this crowd that they are being trampled. It would have just been utter chaos. Describing the fear and anxieties of the disciples in this moment, Luke Johnson says that the fear was no longer religious awe at the miracles of Jesus, and anxiety no longer preoccupation about hospitality. They now feared the terror of arrest, persecution, and death. In other words, there is a shift within the disciples, a shift from surface level amusements to deep realities. Despite their pending deep reality, Jesus still taught and preached to the crowd, and the disciples still followed Jesus. Jesus did not let fear overcome him, and even stood his ground amongst the crowd and the Pharisees, encouraging his disciples not to fear trivial things. What do you fear? If you asked me this question as a 14-year-old boy, I would have told you that I'm not afraid of anything. And if I was really vulnerable with you, I would have said that the only thing I'm scared of is spiders. However, as I have matured, I have realised that I fear a lot. I fear that I don't evangelise with all my heart, mind and soul. I fear I don't spend enough time with God. And I fear that I don't love those around me enough. Our fears and anxieties trivial preoccupations or amusements? Or are they centred on deep realities and what really matters, like God, his kingdom, and the salvation of souls?